Let's talk about the English professor who quit academia to become the official tattoo artist of the Hells Angels, a collaborator of Alfred Kinsey's, and one of the most popular spicy pulp fiction writers in the U.S., Samuel Steward. Welcome back to Yesterqueers. My name's Amanda, and I'm a public historian of queer history. Samuel Steward was born to a deeply conservative Methodist family in Woodsfield, Ohio in 1909, and he didn't really start to get a sense of the world or of himself until he moved to Columbus in 1927 to attend Ohio State. OSU is also where he began his career as an English instructor in 1932, and where he befriended Gertrude Stein, of all people. He visited Stein often in France, and she introduced him to many influential literary figures, including Thornton Wilder, with whom he had an on-again, off-again love affair for years. Steward spent 20 years in academia, teaching at Washington State University and then at both Loyola and DePaul in Chicago, before he quit in 1950 and did a complete 180, opening a tattoo shop first in Chicago and then in Oakland, California. He became one of the leading American tattoo artists through the 1950s and 60s under the name Phil Sparrow. He was so skilled that the Hells Angels named him their official tattoo artist from 1967 to 1971. And he was selected to tattoo King Frederick IX of Denmark in secret. Steward had a lifelong fascination with documenting the minutiae of his life as a gay man, including every single one of his sexual encounters. When he met Alfred Kinsey in 1949, Steward agreed to share his record, sparking a decades-long collaboration and eventual friendship. Steward is quoted as saying that Kinsey was as approachable as a park bench, but he also referred to him as Dr. Prometheus for bringing what Steward viewed as a divine level of enlightenment to humankind. While he was tattooing Hells Angels and helping to expand our understanding of human sex and sexuality, Steward was also writing. As Ward Stames, he was the single most important American contributor to Der Kreis, a Swiss homophile magazine that was distributed internationally until 1967. As Phil Andros, a play on the Greek words for love and man, Steward wrote spicy pulp novels, erotic comedies about a hustler named Phil Andros who loved sex and was good at it and became a hustler to have as much of it as possible. The novels have been described as the happiest, most well-adjusted, spicy adult literature, written at a time when most gay erotica centered on the loneliness and the mental weight of loving other men at a time of rampant, weaponized homophobia. Steward described his 84 years on Earth as his happily wasted life. When he died in 1993, he left behind 80 boxes of memorabilia that included notes, letters, manuscripts, a reliquary containing one of Rudolph Valentino's pubic hairs, and his stud file, which meticulously cross-referenced approximately 5,000 sexual experiences with over 800 people during a 50-year period, including locations, coded descriptions of anatomy, and observations of his various activities. On the stud file card dedicated to Valentino, Steward wrote simply, "Nuff said." That's it for today. As always, more information, including sources and further reading, is available in the usual place.